Hello everybody, it's everyone's favourite feisty feline, Xephas Gracepaws here, and I'm live. I am live. It is Sunday at 9 PM GMT, BST, because it's British summertime. And yeah, this is my live stream to thank you all for 100 subscribers, which is amazing. That is a crazy high number. Like, when I started this, I couldn't even imagine hitting 50, let alone 100. So, wow, I'm absolutely taken aback. Thank you all for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. It's been awesome. It's like, last week I did my 6-month thing, and then this week it's this, and I promise I don't upload every Sunday, but wow, if we keep hitting these milestones, I definitely will be uploading or doing something every Sunday at this rate. But yeah, so first of all, thanks everybody for subscribing. Secondly, thanks for everybody for coming and watching. I see we've got Midi Mint in the chat, and we've got Nox as well. Hello to both of you, and hello to everybody out there. How are we all doing? Are we all good? Have a little type in chat. Tell me how you are and how we are doing. I've got no real plan for this. I've spent most of my day either procrastinating or studying because I've got exams coming up and I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, I've not really had much time to prepare this, so I've kind of had a couple of little ideas and just kind of see where it goes. Hey there, JC, nice to see you. And Nox says, drawing some stuff and watching you. That sounds really cool. Make sure that you post the things you draw in the Discord. I love seeing all the cool stuff that everybody draws. I really like all of the artworks and things. So, first of all, I'm going to announce the giveaway, I think. That's what I'm going to do first. So, there is a giveaway. I will be giving away a video game. I've not quite decided which one yet, to be honest. It's probably one that I've played on the channel. So if you do win, I will give you the choice of which game you'd like to play out of all the ones that I've currently played on the channel that aren't free. Because obviously if there's free, there's not really much point in me doing a giveaway on it because it's free. So I think currently the options would be Changed, Undertale, Butterfly, and I'm sure Starbound, of course, Starbound, the other game that we play on the channel. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway, now this is very important, if you'd like to enter the giveaway, I am about to put something in the Discord. Now if you are not a member of the Discord, the link for that is in the description. Please join it, and you'll be able to enter the giveaway and also chat to all the awesome feline family who are currently members of the Discord. So, for those of you who are in the Discord, I'm about to post something in the announcements channel. It will say something, I'm just typing, I've not even decided what I'm going to name it. That's the mood I'm in. Giveaway announcement. Leave a... So, in the announcements channel on the Discord, link in the description if you're not a member of the Discord, you'll see an announcement which says, giveaway announcement, leave a feisty to enter. All you got to do is leave a feisty reaction. I'll leave one so you can just click it. And at the end of the stream, I'm going to go ahead and announce a winner. I'm going to do it live. I've decided I'm going to do it live. I'm going to do one of those spinner things that I've seen other things do. It's going to be real professional. And yeah, we're going to do that. Fuzzball says, wow, when did you hit 100 subs? We hit that yesterday, Fuzzball. We hit it yesterday, but I was out all day. I went to watch Detective Pikachu with my girlfriend, and it was very lovely. And that's why I didn't do the thing yesterday, but I'm doing it today, and it's awesome. Yay, doing all the things. So that's the giveaway. So for those of you that missed that, I'm going to repeat that every so often. For the giveaway, join the Discord, link in the description, and leave a reaction to the announcement, giveaway announcement, leave a feisty to enter. That's all you've got to do, is leave a reaction to that, and you'll be entered. We'll announce it at the end of the stream. I'm probably going to go for about, I'm hoping an hour, maybe a little bit longer. We'll decide. We'll see when we get there. And yeah, one person can win a cool game, a cool furry related game that we have played on this channel. So, right, let's have a think. What's the next thing that I meant to do? The next thing that I was going to do, the t-shirts. Of course. So, as voted by the people of Discord, link in the description once again, we have t-shirts now. We have t-shirts. So, allow me to change my screen to this one. Here we go. So here are the t-shirts. Hooray! We have t-shirts. T-shirts. So this is what it looks like. It's through Redbubble because... yeah. It's through Redbubble because it's Obviously a lot cheaper as initial cost. I'm not rich. I can't afford to get like a ton of t-shirts printed up and stuff. But I've put the cost to the percentage to the very minimum, so they're super cheap. Hopefully that will be all good. They're only pretty cheap. So this is what it looks like. We've got the little patch here on the sort of where the pocket would be on a shirt. I don't know what they refer to that as. Does anybody in chat know what they refer to that as? Like a pocket print, but without the pocket. Yes, Nox, democracy, and he's, well, I don't find him particularly attractive, but, you know, I'm not into guys, so it's a great design. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Teapot. I'm glad you like it. I'll show a big, cool image of it, but this is what it looks like on the shirt, and this is what it's going to look like up close. So we've got this beautiful artwork here done by Ultra Ghost, who did all the art for the channel. They are really lovely. I'm going to drop a link for them. The link for them is actually in the description of the Redbubble shirt. You can check them out on DeviantArt. But that's the design we're going with. It looks... Oh, I love it. So, because we have now officially hit 100, I'm going to go to Manage Portfolio. I'm going to do this live. That's how lazy I am. We're going to go live. We're going to go here. Make public. Are we ready? Let's do this. There we go. It's all public. So, for those... Oh my goodness, I've clicked the wrong button because I suck at navigating websites. So, wait for it to load because my internet's crap. There we go. So, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to throw that in chat a couple times. There you go. So, for those of you that would like to grab that now, there's the link. I'm going to pop that link in the Discord as well after the stream. Pricing is really, really good, actually. I've checked it out. So if you select like your size, whatever, XL, 2XL, L, MS, 3XL if you want. Yeah, you can grab one of those. It's really cool. If I go to shipping, it should tell me how much shipping is. To me, at least, it's £4.50 shipping. So it's really, really really cheap. I've heard something furry related is happening on the 25th of this month. That, or I've been lied to. I've not heard of that, Fuzzball. What have you heard? I've completely missed this. Whatever this is. I'll have to have a look and make sure that that's, you know, see what's going on. I like the shirt. Thank you, Midi Mint. As I say, it's available now. It's 17 Great British pounds with shipping, which is real cheap. Like that's 17 pounds in GBP. You can see all my searches. Oh, that's embarrassing. No, not in GBP, in USD. Sorry, for those of you in USD. $22. There you go. $22 including shipping. You can grab yourself one of those shirts. I'm going to grab one. I know I am. Like, as soon as I have funds, I am going to grab one of those because I'm not beyond wearing my own merch. How about Canadian? Of course. Let's do that again. $17, £70 in CAD. For Canadian, it's 30 Canadian dollars, which I hope is still kind of cheap. It's all the same sort of unit of not unit of currency, but it's still the same, around the same price. If you work it out, I've probably been lied to, but apparently it's some sort of furry pride day. Oh, I vaguely heard about this. Yeah, it's something about Sorry, I got a lovely cup of tea. I'm British. Something about like drawing a furry icon on yourself so you can identify yourself to other furries, I think. Unless that's unrelated and just something that was posted on the subreddit. But yeah, so the shirt is available. The link there is in chat. I might as well actually throw that link in the description as well. If you give me a second, I will sort that. Yeah, you put a paw on the back of your hand. Yeah, see, I've seen that. I'm not going to do that, but because I'd never leave the house. Nobody would see it. But it's an interesting... it's an interesting concept. I don't know if it's like true or it could. I would worry because... Well, I wouldn't worry, but I would be wary because that could be some sort of way of identifying, like, you know, furry haters could like be convincing you should do that to get you to write that on your hand sort of thing so they can identify you. But I'm sure it's not, but I'm skeptical. So in the description you will find the link to purchase the t-shirt. Enjoy. There you go. Feisty Feline t-shirt. It's going to be awesome. I'm really, really looking forward to it. If you buy it, please take a photo of yourself wearing it. You don't have to include your face. And put it in the Discord because I'd love to see. I would love to see, like, you know, people wearing it and just representing the Feisty Feline brand. I know a few more people have turned up. Hello to Brawl Boy. What's up, my wee dudes? Welcome to the stream. For those of you who have just turned up, I've hit 100 subscribers. That's amazing. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm doing a big giveaway. Join my Discord, and from there go to the announcements channel and leave a feisty reaction to the announcement which says giveaway announcement. And yeah, you can buy shirts. The link to that is in the description. Okay, so let's get into what we're going to actually do in this live stream. So for 50 subscribers, I did a, what did I call it? I called it Furry Reacts Live. And I'm going to kind of do that again, I think. How did you spark in subby subs anyway? It doesn't seem that long since you hit 70. 101 subs and counting, yay. I know, it's amazing. In terms of sort of sparking up in subs, I have absolutely no idea how it happened. It's just the last 2 weeks I've shot up from 70 to 100, and it's honestly been very overwhelming, but it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing, and thank you to everybody who's subscribed. Wow, it's incredible. I'm actually speechless. So yeah, we're gonna do a Furry Reacts Live. So I've had a little YouTube search for furry. I found this a new sort of video here. I spent a day with furries by Anthony Padilla. Now, I know that Anthony Padilla is one of the guys who used to be in Smosh, which they used to be quite a big channel. I'm not sure kind of what happened to them. But yeah, I know that they were quite a big channel. And hey, this guy's just done a video on furries like 2 months ago, and I've not watched it. I didn't know it was a thing. So we're going to watch it. I don't know its content. I don't know if it's suitable. But we'll give it a go. We will give this video a go. We might as well. So I hope you're all sitting comfortably. I've got myself, as I say, a lovely cup of tea. Watch single furries without cringing. Oh gosh. I think the double L is pronounced different. Oh, I see. Is it Spanish, in which it's Padilla? It could be. It might not be. I'm not sure. I'm skeptical around these kind of videos, so let's hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's hope that this Anthony guy, we'll call him Anthony, because I'm not sure how you pronounce his surname. I may have got it wrong like twice already. But yeah, I'm not sure his take on it. But the thumbnail's interesting. So let's hop in. Let's give it a watch.
Furries.
Here we go.
One of the most misunderstood groups on the internet. Members of the furry community have been ostracized by the public for their unique form of self-expression. Some calling them scary or sexual or even disgusting. Why do these...
Okay, so it goes in hard straight away. We can see that much. Let's get rid of this top bar. There we go. That's much nicer. Yeah, so it goes in pretty hard already. Nox says, I'm skeptical about these kinds of videos. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for the best. I mean, so far, he's basically said that people find furries weird and somewhat disgusting. It's pronounced Padilla. Okay, cool. It's just those clickbaity videos with all caps and attention-grabbing words can be split. No, I completely agree. Bear in mind it has got 1.8 million views as well, which these sort of videos you kind of expect that, especially because these sort of people, not that I don't particularly know this person, but I do know that he was in Smosh and they were all pretty memey and pretty sort of internet savvy back in the day. So it's normally those type of people who hate on furries. Sort of general kind of memey gamer internet goers. And yeah, so it's off to a hard start. Let's hope that it gets better.
People feel most comfortable wearing a furry animal suit, and what are these people actually like in their day-to-day lives? Is being furry primarily a sexual thing, like so many people believe?
I mean, no.
Anthony Padilla.
Padilla, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, so somehow Smosh is still going, says Fuzzball. I honestly had no idea they were still going. I heard recently that their channel was sold. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, so already we've got a little bit of misinformation here. Where he said that furries like to wear fursuits. Obviously, we all know that most do. But he makes out that's the only aspect to it. I guess he's making this for kind of, I hate to use the word normie unironically, but he makes this for sort of normie, i.e. not furry audiences. So that's kind of forgivable in that sense. But on the other hand, it is kind of a little bit misinformed to think that all furries have fursuits and all furries want to have fursuits. Like, I know furries who don't have fursuits. I don't have a fursuit. I know furries who don't want a fursuit. It's just the way it is. Nox says, when he released the Smosh movie back when he was with them, they made a joke and make fun of furries, and when I watched, it was simply the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, well, now I'm a little bit more skeptical about this video. So, yeah. Considering he's already kind of made fun of furries in the past, maybe he's changed. People change. But it's worth a go. How can someone afford a fursuit? I didn't have enough money for a duct tape. I know exactly how I feel. Oh, thank you for the person who left the Loots message. That'll pop up in about 30 seconds after the stream delay, and then I'll be able to see what the message actually says, because unfortunately it works in a very, very weird way. But thank you so much for the Loots message. If it does eventually want to show me what that says. If you'd like to leave me a Loots message, the link to Loots is in the description. It plays an advert in the stream, and I get a few cents for showing it, and you get to show a message on the screen. That's basically all that is. And it's free. You can basically, it's like a donation, but free for you to send. So thank you ever so much for the person who sent the Loots. Yeah, the link for that is in the description. I do believe he could have changed from back in there. Yeah, it's very possible. I mean, the whole Smosh thing was, like, it was years ago that they were big and popular and stuff. So I see no reason why, you know, they can't have changed. Let's carry it on.
Today, I'm sitting down with furries to find out the truth behind the furry fandom.
Okay, cool. I like that he's sitting down and talking about it.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Milo. Oh, I hug it out.
Yeah.
Hey. Aaron.
Oh, thank you.
Great to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
Thank
Oh,
you so
cool.
much for coming out, Bo.
I'm liking these fursuits. They're really cool.
Wondrous world of being a furry.
I have to say that I like that he's got a range of people from the fandom. I think that's really cool. Like, he's not just gone with one furry and got one person's perspective. He's gone for sort of a range. And I really like that he's obviously put their name, he's put their persona name. I like that he's given them their pronoun as well. That's very respectful of him to do, because most people just, I guess, wouldn't bother, unfortunately. But yeah, I like this so far. This is turning out to be... It has promised to be a level-headed, open discussion about this. Nox says, the Smosh movie was like 4 years ago, so hopefully it works well. I feel confident from what I'm seeing. I feel very confident from what I'm seeing so far. The inclusion of multiple people, like I say, that's very very positive. That people putting people's pronouns, that's very positive. I'm loving this so far. I think this is coming at it from the right angle. And Fuzzball says, I like the like to dislike ratio. I like that too. I think, it's good to have a high number of likes, which means, considering 1.8 million people have viewed it, only very few have disliked it, which is a good sign for not only the furries that have watched this, who obviously must take a proportion of the like bar, but also the non-furries who have probably come into this and been educated and learned that it's not a weird thing.
I wouldn't call it wondrous, but it's something.
How do you refer to yourself? Is it furry?
Furries.
Yeah, I would call myself a furry.
Probably just a fursuit maker and costume artist.
I guess
Okay.
I don't really like to label myself as furry. I mean, that's what I am.
You don't like to be
but
called it, though?
You can say furry. I don't care.
Can you explain what it is that you do?
I've been making fursuits since I was 13 years old.
So I'm a furry artist, and I just draw cute little things like that. This is...
Oh, that's really cool. I like
I'm a
that.
furry artist and also a fursuiter.
Fursuiter?
Yes, so I have a fursuit, and basically I wear him to conventions.
Mostly just run around in an animal costume getting drunk.
And getting drunk's part of it?
Oh, yeah, totally.
And then you also dress up?
I pretend to be a dog at conventions. I mean, not legitimately pretend to be a dog, but kind of getting into a character and kind of running around being silly, having fun.
Can you show me what it's like when you drink beer with that on? That head.
I quite like the fun editing. I think it adds to the entertainment aspect of it. Obviously, what we're looking at here is quite a serious talk about what furries are, in what I hope is a more positive tone so far. But I like that he's kept sort of fun editing in there. Helps to sort of keep people interested. Nox says, the word furry has become a bad name by time with people seeing it in a bad tone. That's very true. And they basically want something else to be the word furry, but without the negative tone. I kind of see what you mean. I like the term furry, but I do agree with you about the sort of negative tone, the sort of stigma the word has around it, because of the hate that the community gets. Thank you ever so much for the Loots message. There we go. I've got it to actually properly display on the screen. I apologise for the last person who left a loot. I messed up. I done goofed. Did a goof. And this is lit. Thank you to who sent this is lit. Much appreciated. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Feel free to subscribe. It'll make the thing on the corner happen because I've got Streamlabs now, and now I get a little sound and everything happens because I'm really good at doing the YouTubes. You broke my loot. I'm so sorry, Ms. Teapot. I've been really dumb with OBS and I put this layer on top of the loots layer so it didn't show up. I apologise muchly. Feel free to send another one. I sent the loots. Thank you, Brawl Boy. I much appreciate that. Let's carry on with the video.
It is almost specifically made for beer to go right down your gullet.
Yep.
What is a fursona?
It's very subjective what a persona is, but to me, it's like my personal main character that I wear around, dance in, and draw.
Can you
Yeah,
tell
I
me
can
a
agree
little
with
about
that.
your personal persona?
This is Cozy. He's a collie. He's a border collie. I love dogs.
That's
so-
cute. I like it.
Oh, right.
No,
I love
like
pizza.
same.
He is a bat dog, and his name is Tiki.
It's a cat. It's just a cat, but me as a cat, I call it Ruby.
All right.
Yay.
Here we go.
Lovely cat.
Oh, dude.
Cats are the
My
best.
persona is a shark dinosaur.
Shark dinosaur?
There's really nothing. much
shark
else to it other
dinosaur.
than He's a stupid stoner, just like I am.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. I like the idea of a shark dinosaur. I like the way that the way they've made the fursuit, and they've got sort of the giant comical cigar-esque. I don't want to say what it actually is. We're family friendly here. But, you know. You know what it is. If you know what it is, you know what it is. I like that. It's silly. It adds character. I know some other guy who loves pizza. I know someone who loves pizza, and that's me. I love me some pizza.
You put that on, do you refer to yourself as Tiki?
Usually when I wear him, I don't speak in suit.
What would that look like? So if I were to talk to you and be like, hey, what's your name? Oh, you're bashful. You don't want to say it. What are you doing here, Ruby? You had the time to do it, so you came here and now I gotta go. Oh, you gotta go? Oh, Ruby's not into normies. You have to use your iPhone and Face ID with that on?
Well, you see, I have Android.
Oh, okay. Did you buy your fursuit or did you make it?
My friend actually made it for me.
Oh.
I have.
See, that's really cool. I would really love to get a fursuit, to be honest. I don't think I get the full suit. I think I'd go for a head if I was going to go for the suit. But honestly, even the head is so expensive. Obviously, I understand hours and hours of work goes into it. So I'm not complaining about that in the slightest. The people who make them are incredibly talented, and they put a lot of time and effort into it. But unfortunately, I don't have the money for that. So maybe one day, who knows? Nox says, can't trust them. They're Android. I'm probably going to spark some debate. But, Android is better than iPhone. Just saying. Like, it's cheaper. Does more. I love it. It's great.
Friends who are fursuit makers.
I sure bought it. I sure
You
did.
bought it?
Yeah, I did.
This one I made, but I do have ones that I've purchased from artists that I love and respect.
So what was the process like and how long did it take you to build that?
It takes about 2 weeks if that's all you're doing, and then a few months if you're giving yourself like normal times to eat and sleep and
Yeah.
breathe.
When it comes to just a head, I could do a head in like a
Yeah,
couple
see, I
days
see
or
that
a
it,
week.
it
When
can
comes to a
take
full
a
bodysuit,
long
I
time.
made this full bodysuit in 2 weeks and rushed for a convention. So yeah,
Wow.
you could make one in a week if you wanted to.
Wow. Are they expensive? What's that like?
The average range could be anywhere from, I'm gonna say, 700 to 7,000.
See, there you go. Like, the pricing is incredibly high. Of course, like the others have said, it can take anywhere from like 2 weeks to 2 months to make a fursuit. So obviously, I completely understand that it takes a lot of time, effort, skill goes into making these. But unfortunately, maybe one day when I can afford it, I'll buy a head. But some kind of partial, that'd be cool. But until then, I guess I'll just have to look at cool fursuits and go, I really want that. Fuzzball says, make a head out of a cereal box. Problem solved, I'm smart. See, I'd like to see that. I think that'd be cool. Like a cereal fursona. A cereal sona, if you will. So like, I don't know, like Honey Nut Cheerios or something. I think that could be quite funny. Thank you for the loot. The advert will stop playing in a second. It will tell me who sent it. Guacamole OO. Thank you, Noxy, for the loot. Much appreciated. If you'd like to send a Loots message, the link's in the description. It's free to send a Loots message. It plays a little advert on the stream, and I get a couple of cents for you playing the Loots, which is always, well, a couple of cents. I get a couple of fractions of a cent. I call him Coco the Coco Pop. See, that would be hilarious. Like a fursona which is just like the body of a monkey, the head of Cocoa Pops. That'd be quite fun. Yeah, because the mascot's a monkey, so the monkey body would go well, and then the head is the cereal box. It'd just look like a monkey with his head stuck in Cocoa Pops. See, I'd like to see that.
I really wanted this made by somebody else, and they said 4,000, which is totally worth it.
4,000, like, it's very expensive, and yes, of course it's totally worth it. Like, I would, if I had the money, I would spend that to get a well, I probably wouldn't spend that much to get a head. I'd probably spend half that for a head, maybe. Nox says Frosted Flakes. That'd be an interesting persona. I don't know. Do they have an animal mascot? I don't think they do. Miss T-Bot says Loot Toys has breaks after the initial message. I can never send more than one. Oh, I see. I've never really used it myself because, you know, I don't want to send myself loads of messages. So I'm not quite sure how that kind of whole thing works. Fuzzball says, "Oh hell nah, phone about to die, BRB. Gotta rush for that cable. Get some extra battery life."
I needed a car at the time.
It's expensive, and once you have it, it's a really difficult to take care of it and keep it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And everything,
I can imagine it would be pretty difficult to sort of take care of with washing it and keeping it clean, because I'm guessing that's the kind of thing you can't just throw in the washer. Like, just set it off like, oh, I'll put it on the eco setting so it doesn't shrink. Could you imagine you just get like a fursuit head? It's perfect. And it gets dirty, so you pop it in the washer and it shrinks. That'd be horrible. £4,000 shrunk.
When I was like 12 years old, I saw some video on YouTube of like a group of furries dancing together in a giant group choreograph, and I saw that and I was like, Dad, I want a freaking fursuit. Buy me a fursuit.
I used to draw my dog growing up. There was one day where I was like, I want to improve this skill. So I looked up like how to draw dogs on Google.
And he said, no, make one. And that's how I started my business. My dad literally
Wow.
just told me to make one.
Through that,
That's
I
pretty
found
cool.
how to draw
I mean, you know, in a way that's kind of cool. It's basically like encouraging. It's very encouraging for a parent to say to a child, maybe not in those words, but it's very encouraging to say like, look, I can't afford this, but why don't you learn to make it if you want it? And yeah, I think that's really awesome. Nox says, I like getting dirty, oh my gosh. PG family friendly stream, as always.
all these cartoon characters and seeing that, and then getting led to a furry website, and I looked at it and was like, this is the stuff I like to draw. Cool.
What attracts you to the furry lifestyle most?
It's definitely
Nice
the
little shout of fair
It's the
affinity.
one that I feel the safest as far as being expressive and being open and being honest.
You know, I can agree with that. I can really agree with that. Like, the fandom has its flaws, but overall it's very opening, very accepting and open, and just so friendly and so lovely to it's been very lovely to me, at least. So I think that's one of the good aspects. Something that a lot of haters don't see about it is that, you know, it is very open and it's very accepting. Fuzzball says, back and same as ever. Welcome back, Fuzzball.
Everyone's really open and accepting, and there really is like low tolerance for like hate speech. And
Yeah, I agree with
I
that,
go to one of these
definitely.
Conventions, and today I'm like, hey everybody, I have to tell you that I'm queer. They're all like, great, that's awesome for you. Or hey everybody, my mom died. They're like, do you need money? Do you need anything? We're here for you. And that's the coolest part about it.
What's the worst part about being a furry?
Fur everywhere. Shedding everywhere. I already have a dog.
Nox says, the furry fandom has been the only group that has accepted me entirely for who I am. I think I have to agree, to be honest. I think I have to agree.
Get home. This just makes it worse.
You just have fur on fur on fur.
Yeah.
Not getting to go to as many events as I'd like to, because it can be a very expensive hobby.
So the worst part about being a furry is that you can't be more of a furry.
I guess, yeah, I guess.
What kind of looks do you get when people see you in your costume?
what is going on? What is that?
Do you find more people reacting positively when they see you in costume?
Yeah, pretty much. I've only had a few negative interactions, but that's like neither here nor there.
I've seen sort of people talking about their experiences fursuiting, and I've seen there are a lot of are a lot of sort of positive experiences where people are like, hey, look, there's some furries, let's go and take photos with them, look how cool that is, kind of thing. But I've also had negative experiences of people like getting attacked for being out in public in fursuits. So I don't know how old those sort of accounts are. Hopefully things have changed now, but I do know that was very much a thing, and yeah, be safe out there, basically. There's a lot of horrible people that you know, don't want to let you be yourself. I don't have any more popcorn now, says Brawlboy. That's a shame. You should have got plenty of snacks in. Nox says, my only experience on showing my furry side in public has been quite negative. Yeah, I've mostly been the same, I suppose. I don't really tell people in public. I don't really tell people about it. So, of the people that I interact with on a regular basis, only a couple of people know. So, my best friend Shade knows. You'll know Shade from the Discord. He is a YouTuber as well. He's a much bigger YouTuber, and he does cool YouTube stuff. But yeah, you'll know him from the Discord. If you're a member of the Discord, link in the description. It's probably a good time to also mention the giveaway, which I will do in a second after this sentence. Yeah, so he knows, and my girlfriend knows. But other than that, nobody else that I really speak to on a regular basis knows. Which I guess is good and bad. You know, it means that they don't know about this and I don't have to explain all this. But it also means that I don't have, you know, there's not that, I've not got many friends to talk to about it. So, but you know, the people I do have to talk about it, they're good people to talk to about it. So I'm going to take a second to mention the giveaway if you've only just joined us. In the description, you will find a link. Yes, a link. That link will take you to my Discord. So, link for the Discord is in the description. Join the Discord if you're not already a member, and you can head to the announcements channel. In the announcements channel, there is an announcement which just says giveaway announcement. All you've got to do is click the button below it, the reaction, leave a feisty react, which is a custom emote, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. It will be for a game on Steam. And I'll be doing it at the end of the stream. So, if you would like to be in with the chance of winning, then that's what you got to do. Also, we have t-shirt designs. That's the t-shirt design. You can get that from the top link in the description. And that will take you to the t-shirt website I'm selling through. That's Redbubble, and you can pick up a limited edition Xephas t-shirt. I don't know how limited edition. I've not decided. It might not even be limited. Who knows? But yeah, pick yours up today. It's real cheap. So let's carry on with the video. And my throat's getting dry, so let's sip some tea. Delicious. Oh, very nice.
What's the most extreme place you've worn your fursuit?
There was a convention in Pomona, and it was like record heat. It got into like the 110s. It was very, very crazy.
And you just kept that head?
Yeah, that's something. That's definitely something, is that it can be very, very warm from what I've heard. So if you do suit, make sure you have plenty to drink. Make sure you know, take regular breaks from suiting, like take the head off if you have to. Obviously, it's understandable you might not want to, but you know, between passing out or taking the head off, I know what I'd prefer. Fuzzball says, only one of my friends knows, but he used to be a brony. That's fair enough. I find people who are in sort of other kind of fandom groups tend to be a lot more accepting.
I kept it on. I didn't want to break character.
Did you like put like...
See, I can completely understand that, not wanting to break character. So if you know, if that is you, if you wear a fursuit and you don't want to break character in that sense, just make sure you drink plenty. when you enter the fursuit, you're inside a microwave. So I've heard. I've yet to experience that, but hopefully, who knows, one day.
Ice packs in your head.
I didn't, but that would have been a good idea.
A Panic at the Disco concert.
Brandon Yuri!
Yes.
You just had your full face on.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Worn this while snowboarding?
I've also done ice skating.
Do you have
Wow.
any special tricks you do to keep yourself from overheating in your fursuit?
When I'm suiting, especially at a con, there will be designated rooms for fursuiters, and they're called the Headless Lounge. 'Cause that's where you rip your head off and you're like, oh.
I normally have like this scuba diver undersuit that keeps me cool, but I don't have that today. So I'm just wearing a t-shirt and some Cheez-It boxers, so everyone out there knows. Because I'm a snack now.
I play sports all the time, so it never really was a thing for me. My longest is 14 hours without taking my head off.
Wow.
Wearing like a full-on NASA diaper?
What? Oh my gosh, no.
What happens when you're wearing your full fursuit and you gotta go number 1, or like number 2, or like number 3?
Get ready. This is so weird,
Yeah.
alright?
Yeah.
I take it off,
Right?
and then I go.
I pee in my diaper, of course.
You wear a diaper!
No. You take it.
Where did this whole thing come from? Of people thinking that fursuiters wear like diapers. I don't know where that came from. I've never met a fursuiter who wears a diaper. But apparently, according to the people who are not in the fandom and think they know everything, it's very common. I've never ever met somebody who actually wears a diaper. I'm sure there are people that exist that do that, but you know, it's pretty gross. So, in my opinion, at least.
Off and you go to the bathroom.
That is such a stupid
Exactly.
question.
You take it off.
You hear that? Dumb! Friggin' normie, dumb! So I've seen some videos of furries dancing, and I want to know, are there any signature moves or dances that your fursona have?
Ms. T-Bot says there's a bit of a crossover with the adult baby thing. I didn't know there was a crossover. I assume there's crossovers with every fandom, really. I'm sure that every fandom has a crossover with the furry fandom, in some way or another. But I didn't know that there was it was that big of a thing. Nox says it happened from a convention that went down terribly with just messed up stories. Oh, I see. It's all from like one kind of story that went viral, and now everybody thinks that we're just diaper wearing degenerates. I see. That's a shame.
About all I got.
Cool.
Oh, does it come from the whole rainforest thing?
Definitely the sex and suits.
I see.
A million times. Furries, they're people who dress up in their costumes and each other at conventions, and it's just like, yes, that happens. But no, the majority of people don't do that. The majority of people are young artists, kids.
If you're dying walking,
Right.
like, that's not gonna be fun, like, in a suit where you feel like you're inside of a couch. Like, that's not gonna be enjoyable.
What do your parents think of your furry lifestyle?
Now that's an important question there. I'll address the whole sex in suits thing. Obviously that is one of the biggest things that haters do bring up when anybody kind of mentions the whole furry fandom. And it does happen. Of course it happens. But it's not as common as people think. It's really not. On to the second question, as in, what do your parents think? Personally, my parents don't know. That's the way I'm going to keep it for the foreseeable. I can understand why people would want to tell their parents, but for me, I'm good. I don't live with my parents. It's not something I've ever felt the need to mention. And it's not particularly something that they need to know. It's, my thing, I guess.
My parents are super supportive of it. They see
Well, that's
it as a
good.
hobby, which is what it is. It's just a hobby.
My mom loves it.
They think it's really cute.
Obviously, they support my business. They supported me enough to bring me up here and do this with you.
Carissa C wants to know how fast you could run on all fours.
Not very fast.
Fuzzball says, my parents don't know and it's going to stay that way for many years to come. I do not blame you. It's finally happening. You're in the children's section. Soon your channel will be reaching 200 subs. Am I in the children's section? Wow, that's Oh, considering some of my some of my latest videos and some of the things I say on stream, that's very surprising. But that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Not fast at all.
Not very fast.
Well, I could probably crab walk pretty fast. That's it.
How would your persona tell people to subscribe to my channel?
Subscribe to his channel, you f***. I hate you. I love you.
Wow.
Well, you heard him.
You see this guy? This is Anthony Padilla. You subscribe to him because he's a good boy. Who's a good boy?
What do you think my persona would be?
Like a
Quick start cursing. You flipping. You flippers. That's all I got. That's all I got.
cool.
Though, you know, I'm not adverse to swearing. If you've seen any of my girlfriend's streams that I've been in, they get a little bit not PG, let's just say.
Like a dog on a skateboard.
I would be a dog on a skateboard.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see a fursuit that's a dog with a skateboard. That'd be really cool.
I could show you.
You made my persona.
I sure did.
Oh, that's so
I made
cool.
you Anthony Padilla.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my
I love that.
Lion?
A lion.
You look like you have a lion's mane for hair.
Oh my god, I'm like Mufasa. I'm like Mufasa furry.
I never thought that I would be the one cringing. You know what I'm saying?
I took an online quiz. They said that my persona is a little different. I bought the nearest thing I could find to what I saw. I brought that with me now.
All of the vids under yours, 2 are either colours, shapes, or DIYs. Well, I'm surprised that I'm in that section, but on the other hand, I'm not going to complain. I'm more than happy to be in that section.
Oh, and I'll go get in that my fursuit right now.
Oh, so he's got a fursuit. That's pretty cool. Let's see what he's got. Okay, that's
Hey, what's up?
Oh my
Like
goodness.
this,
Mouth.
You don't like it?
The mouth is hilarious.
Listen,
It's so bad.
Now it's something.
Love your fursuit.
you like it, bro? Yeah. This was $50.
Dude, that's a bargain.
Can I see your paws?
My paws?
You know you can put your fingers in these, right, buddy?
I did not know that. What did you say, mommy? Snake the slow.
Did he get that with McDonald's? It looks like it, doesn't it? It's like bargain basement fursuit. Dollar Tree fursuit.
Don't wear it. Don't go out in public in that. People are gonna think you're a pet.
Wow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Slade.
you, Milo.
I like his dedication to it and the fact that he made himself a little persona and like he bought a costume. Admittedly, it's not a very good fursuit, but I guess he kind of did it for the joke, did it for the meme. But he did it in a very respectful way. I like that.
Furries really aren't too different from the rest of us. They're creative
Exactly.
people who enjoy taking on new personas in order to express themselves. And they found entire communities of people who accept them. Who are we to judge someone who's just living their best self? If anything, we should respect furries for being able to confidently express themselves despite such strong negative opinions from the general public.
Exactly.
Isn't that something we should all strive for?
Thank you ever so much for the loots. When it finishes playing the advert, I'll get to read it. 100 butts special from Ms. Teapot. Thank you for the loots, Ms. Teapot. Much appreciated. If you'd like to send a loot, the link's in the description. It's free to send a loot. It plays a little advert on the screen. It shows your message, and I get a couple of cents for playing the advert, and it's free for you to send. Just like donations, but free. So there we go. That was that video that I found. I have to say, all in all, it's actually a very respectful video. It was very... there was no hate, and it was very open and honest, I find. A lot of these kind of the truth about furry fandom videos, they tend to have a lot of misinformation. But I'm glad to have found one that was, you know, that was honest, especially from sort of Anthony Padilla. Like, I wouldn't have expected that from him, especially sort of coming from the whole Smosh fame, not Mosh fame, what am I on about? Smosh, there's an S there, fame. but I'm pleasantly surprised. So let's hit up another video. I'm going to throw up the other screen while I have a little search through. There we go. And I'm going to find us another video to watch together. Do another little Furry React live kind of thing. If anybody's got any suggestions of things they'd like me to watch, this is the sort of thing I like to watch. Is like watch vending machine. What's that? Have you got a link for that? I'm just having a look through. I'm looking for things like it's a furry animation. So I'm looking for more things like what's the term I'm looking for? Things like this is the truth about furries. Those kind of things, you know? Oh, I tell you something fun that we can do after another video. Actually, we might as well do it between videos. So, between videos, I found something hilarious, which is furry quizzes. Now, furry quizzes are always fun because they're usually pretty bad. I found a few, so let's get the screen back up. And I'll do a couple of these furry quizzes, and then we'll go for another video. So this quiz is called "What Type of Furry Are You?" A quiz to test what animal furry your personality flows with best. Let's get going. Okay, what would you rather eat? Now, for those that don't know, I'm a vegetarian. So I wouldn't eat a turkey dinner, I wouldn't eat grilled salmon, I wouldn't eat a steak dinner, so it's between fruit and veggie. I would go for veggie, I think, to be honest. Let's get rid of that advert. Where would you rather live? A small house in the suburb, a small house in the country, a penthouse in the city, a cabin in the woods. I would rather be in... See, I like the city a lot. I like being in the middle of the city because there's loads of things to go and do. So I'll go penthouse in the city. What would you rather be? A realtor, a farmer, a doctor, police officer, lawyer, scientist, soldier. Well, I guess I am kind of a scientist. I work with computers. So I'm going to go with a scientist. YouTuber, not an option there. Wonder why. Scientist. What kind of personality would your friends say you have? Sexual and perverted. They wouldn't say that. Calm and collected. I don't think they'd say that either. Smart and logical. Shy and easily scared. Hyper and all over the place. Kind and self-sacrificing. Short fused with a temper. See, I'm not too sure what I think my friends would say. I think what I would say about myself would be... What would I say that I was? I guess I'm kind of shy a lot of the time. But I would have to say... No, I'm going to go with shy. I'm quite shy in person. If someone dropped a wallet with cash in it, what would you do? Start searching for the person on the ID. Take the money and leave the wallet near a police station. Turn the wallet in. Keep the money. Toss the wallet. I would turn the wallet in because I'm a good person. If you find a wallet with money in, turn the wallet in. Don't take the money. It's not worth it. It's theft. You can get in a lot of trouble if they find out. Just be a nice person. You know, if you lost your wallet with loads of money in, you'd hope that somebody had returned it. So, what sounds more fun to you? A home with a blanket and popcorn for a movie night. Okay, we're starting off strong. That sounds pretty good. Going to a bar or club? Nope. Camping? Nope. Exploring the woods? Yeah, well, exploring the woods pretty cool. Sleeping and napping? I'm not really a sleepy nappy kind of person. Definitely blanket and popcorn. Love it. What quote do you like most? Okay, this is nice. I like this. Be who you want to be, not what others want you to be. I like that quote. That's a good quote. Home is where your heart is. I suppose that's a nice quote. Give a man food to eat for a day. Teach him how to fish. He'll never be hungry again. Okay, classic quote. Kind of misquoted there, but we'll let it off. Look out for yourself because nobody else will. I don't know about that. Evil isn't born, it's created. So that sounds like something from like Christopher Nolan's Batman or something. You know, like I can just imagine Alfred saying that to Bruce Wayne. Just, you know, evil isn't born, Master Wayne. It's created. You know, it's a bit cheesy. Life's a masquerade and we all wear masks. Yeah, that sounds like it's from a film as well, to be honest. That sounds like it's... Oh, God. Where's the Chucky quote? Oh, God, let's not quote Chucky. Christ. I'm going to go with be who you want to be, not what others want you to be, because I definitely believe in that. Always be yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you're not for other people. Crep says, that Michael Caine impression is giving me life. Thank you. I appreciate that you enjoyed my awful impression of Michael Caine. I can't do impressions, but I'm glad that you appreciated it. Yeah, we'll go with that. What's your favourite colour out of these? Blue, yellow, red, green. Blue, no. Yellow, no. Red, no. Green, no. But out of those, red. I like red. Red's a cool colour. What music genre do you listen to the most? I listen to electronic music the most. But that's not an option here. So out of these... Wow, I was going to say rap. But that's not even on the list either. I don't listen to Nightcore. It's electronic, but I don't listen to it. Because it's... I don't know. I'm not a massive fan. I'm going to go with pop, I guess. What class did you get the best grades in? Here we go. So I didn't study history. You get the choice, like... in schools in the UK. You get to a certain point and then you get to choose what you want to study. I dropped history, so I didn't study that. So I got no grades in history. Fuzzball says metal. I'm not a big fan of metal. There's some songs that I really like, there's some that I don't. If we're talking metal, I like a little bit of metal, so I like a little bit of Slipknot. I know, a bit of a weird one to go to for someone who says they're not massive into metal. Because Slipknot are sort of very metal, but I quite like that sometimes. It can be good, it depends what mood I'm in. So I didn't study history. I studied maths, of course. I studied English, of course, and science. Maths, awful. I failed maths on my first attempt. I had to retake it. Fun fact. English, I was pretty good at. Science, I was awful at. It's English. It's got to be English. And finally... awful Facebook meme from 2012 with Rage Comics. What are you? Ambivert, extrovert, introvert? I'm much more of an introvert, I think. So let's have a look. We're calculating. You are a mouse. I'm not. I'm a cat, but okay. You love being near those close to you, and you would take care of a friend or family member if they were sick. I certainly would. You are more of a nurturing person with hopes to one day have that white picket fence dream. That is me. That really is me. You're normally not outspoken and sometimes shy. It depends the company I'm in, I find. Fuzzball says, metal runs in my blood. I don't know if that's dangerous, but yeah. Like literally, wow. As long as that metal isn't mercury, I think you're pretty safe. So there we go. According to this quiz, I am a mouse. So we'll do another quiz. This is, am I a furry? Are you someone that has an enthusiasm for animal characters that also have human characteristics? Find out if you are dedicated enough to be considered a furry. JC says iron. Yeah, literally, like, everybody's got iron in their blood. So yeah, I think you're safe, Fuzzball. You've got iron. Got to go, sorry. No worries, Fuzzball. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember the links in the description for all the cool stuff. Shirts, the links in the description for t-shirts. And also if you want to join the giveaway. For those of you who haven't heard this announcement yet, there's a giveaway going on throughout the stream. Just join the Discord, link in the description. Go to the announcements tab and leave a react to the giveaway announcement in the announcements channel. Broadboy says, my fairy name is DJ Soundpaws. That's an awesome fairy name. Let's let's get going with this quiz. Do you know what an anthropomorphized animal is? I mean, it's anthropomorphic in that sense, but we're talking about grammar and semantics here. 30 questions. Oh my. Okay, let's get through this. Of course I know what that means. Would you ever... Yeah, of course I would. Of course. Would you sleep with someone who's also wearing... Sleep in the sense of sleep with in terms of both in the same bed, or sleep with in terms of sex? I mean, if it was sleep in the same bed as someone who's wearing a fursuit, that wouldn't be considered much of a question. So I'm guessing it does mean sexually. Personally, I guess try anything once. Let's give it a go. They're definitely implying sex. I think they definitely are, JC. Yes, I'm very much one of these people who's like try everything once. So why not? Why not? It's not top of my bucket list though, to be honest. If I never ever did that in my entire life, I wouldn't regret anything. What is the most important part of a fur costume if you were to have one? The whole thing, I guess. Do you know what yiffing is? Yeah, I do. Do you go to conventions? I want to go. I've never been to a convention, but I really want to go to a convention. Yeah, why not? Worth a try. Exactly. Try everything once. That's what I say. Do you have furry suit accessories? I mean, I've got ears, and I've got like gloves with paws on. So I guess yes, I've got a couple. Do you like to connect with other furries? Yeah, I do, online. I'm a member of a few furry discords and stuff. Have you ever watched furry adult films? No, I'm joking. I haven't. I haven't. But I haven't isn't an option. I guess I have stumbled across GIFs and stuff, because fur affinity. So I guess once is an option. Do you roleplay furry characters in video games or online? Yeah, of course. I guess constantly. It's a very poor quiz in that it's very restrictive in the choices. How do you feel about meeting an animal that talked? That would be pretty cool. I would die a happy person. I think I'd die a happy person even if I didn't. It would depend on other aspects of my life. So that's kind of a silly over-exaggeration. That's just ridiculous. Miss Teapot says, this is less about if you're a furry and more how much of a furry. Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? It's less about sort of are you and more, yeah, how much. Dawn says, I made it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How do you feel about meeting an animal that talked? Could happen, right? I guess. Do you think animals should walk around like humans? I mean, I think that animals are specifically, in terms of evolution, not to. So I don't think they should. Thank you for the loot. Let's wait for the advert. See what we've got. Where's the shoey from Kieran? So this is a little stream meme from my girlfriend's stream the other night. For those of you that didn't watch my girlfriend's stream, shame on you. I'm joking. For those of you that didn't watch my girlfriend's stream the other night, we were talking about doing a shoey, which for those of you that don't know, it's drinking a beverage from a shoe, traditionally alcohol, and how that would be a joke when I hit 100. Myself and my girlfriend have since talked about it, and I have agreed that I would do, and I will put this out there publicly, I will do a shoey for 1,000. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a shoey. Not with alcohol, I don't drink, but I'll drink something out of a shoe for 1,000 subscribers. So if we get to 1,000, I promise I will do a shoey. That's out there. That's on record now. That's out there on live stream. This will be on VOD. You can hold me accountable. Shoey for 1,000. Anyway, back to the quiz. Do you think animals should walk around like humans? Once again, I don't think they should, but that'd be sweet if they did. That'd be cool. Do you watch cartoons with animals? I mean, yes. Yes. Doesn't everyone? Well, on that note, I'm out, says Ms. Teapot. Well, I'm sorry that the shoey has caused you to leave. But thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. And yeah, thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing. Do you enjoy science fiction? Yeah, I do. I love it. Love it. Do you like artwork with animal characters portrayed? I pay top dollar. I prefer more modern. Yeah, it's cool. I do pay for that kind of thing. I pay for art, so yeah, I guess. Do you have a persona? I mean, my real name isn't Xephas Gracepaws, so what kind of question is that? Are personas real or mythic? Okay, so this is a difficult one. It's a difficult one to answer because personas themselves are real in that it's real that people create personas. They're not, they exist. People create personas and those personas exist as characters. I think what the question is asking is, do they actually exist in real life? To which the answer is no. But I'm going to go with either because I don't quite understand the question because it's very poorly phrased. Did you give your persona a name if you have one? I mean, once again, I refer to Xephas Gracepaws, so it's not a persona without a name. How much time did you invest into your persona? It's pretty daily. It's pretty daily that I'm working on video stuff, so yeah, I guess daily. Where is the largest convention? Pittsburgh. Everybody knows that. It's Midwest Fur Fest, is it? Is that the biggest one? I think it might be. Unless there's... Oh no, Anthrocon. Oh, my god, I forgot about Anthrocon. I think that's Pittsburgh's. Either way. Do furries do music? They do, and it's good. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's good. This very restrictive quiz. Do you ever join furry forums? Is Discord a forum? I guess in that case, yes. So I'll say apart from several. Go on, that'll do. Have you been bullied for being a furry? Yeah, a few times, I guess. I guess. Do people tease you that you act like a child? No, because I don't act like a child. That is acting like a child a thing that furries do? Because that's not something I've ever particularly noticed. No. Do you know what bronies are? Yeah, of course I know what bronies are. Are you male or female? I am female. How old are you? Asking the big questions now. All the stream get to see how old I am. I am over... No, I'm joking. 20s to 30s. Do you ever feel as though you aren't human? No. No. I'm very much grounded. I am in the fact that I'm a human. Ooh, age reveal, says JC. Yeah, age reveal. I am between 20 and 30. Have you ever been told that you have a species or gender identity disorder? I mean... Obviously, I've talked about this before on the channel. I'm trans, so I do have gender identity disorder. I had, at least, I guess, gender identity disorder. Never had species identity disorder. I'm going to have to go with yes. I don't know what gender identity disorder has anything to do with being a furry. But we'll go with yes. You are 100% furry. Wow, big surprise. Well, congratulations. You're 100% furry. That means that you know everything there is to know about being part of this group. You're completely dedicated to the activity and you're great at it. Oh, thank you. You don't know anything about me, but I appreciate your opinions on me. If that was your goal, you made it happen. I certainly did. This quiz seems sort of made by non-furries, says JC. Yeah, it does a little, doesn't it? But it's the wording of this last paragraph. Is that box going to keep popping up? Because I'm trying to... Anyway, yeah, this last paragraph does seem a little bit like it's... Because, for example, there's being part of this group. Dawn says, 100% to the surprise of exactly 0% of people. Exactly. I don't think anybody was surprised that I got 100% in the quiz. Nox says, well, I'm back, had to solve an issue. Welcome back, Nox. Great to see you. We've got a third quiz, and then we'll watch another video. What type of furry stroke anthro are you? A lot of these questions seem roleplay. Let's do this. Your favorite color hides behind Grar. My favorite color is purple. I love me some purple. You're at school. Where are you at? That's a very poorly constructed question. Maybe this person should learn to write sentence before they create a quiz. Wow, that's probably the most horrible thing I've ever said on this channel. Learn English before you write a quiz. No, honestly, the grammar in this is terrible. Right, where are you? With friends quietly chatting and talking about wars and whatnot. Oh dear, this isn't a bulge, but what's this? Oh, whoa, what's this? Asterisk notices bulge, asterisk. With friends chatting about wars. I don't think I've ever talked about wars with my friends. But probably. But it's not an extensive thing that we talk about often. You know, we don't hook up and we're like, so, how about those Second World Wars, eh? Pranking people and shouting random stuff and running around. I mean, commas exist. I'm in the worst mood. I am just rinsing this quiz. Inside the bathroom in a corner crying. No. Standing with a small group of friends consisting of around 3 to 4 quietly listening and occasionally talking. I suppose. Sitting alone, reading, writing, listening to music. I'm going to go with small group. Dawn says, let me chat you up about strategy in the Crimean War, baby girl. I mean, not my favourite war, but we can have that discussion. No, we're not. I know nothing about the Crimean War, to be honest. I know very little about wars, apart from they happen. Your personality. Shy, keeps to self, calm and collected, not very outgoing, quiet. Rough, tough, soldier attitude. Mean, not quiet and not quiet and not loud. So it's in the middle, but also rough and tough. I wouldn't say I was rough or tough or a soldier or mean. I wouldn't say either of those. Keeps to self always, doesn't talk to anyone. Sad, depressed, heartbroken, stays away from people, antisocial, cries to self all the time. Oh god, that took a very dark turn. Bubbly, loud, outgoing, noisy, prankster, energetic, active, partier, fun, living life. Stays herself lonely, not active, sad, alone, has a few friends, calm. So these are very prescriptive answers. I'll go with the bottom one. I wouldn't say I was particularly sad, but, you know, I have few friends. I'm very calm. I do tend to keep myself to myself. We'll go with that. Choose an item. Broken heart necklace. Why does it have to be broken? Swiss Army knife. No. Novel book. As in like a book that's a novel, or novel book as in that's a novel attempt at a book. That was awful. Glow stick attached to neon green studded belt or a stuffed teddy bear. I will go with a novel book. I'll go with the book. Why not? Favourite type of music? Ho-ho! Number 1, dubstep. Anybody who's watched my streams before, every Wednesday, for those of you who don't attend, 4 PM BST, I always listen to dubstep. Like, it's great. Dawn says, I love reading novel books and watching movie films. I know, movie films are the best kind of films, to be honest. Like, I hate those films that aren't movie films, and those books that aren't novel books. Ho-ho! They're my least favourite. Favourite song? Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door. It's alright, I guess. Slipknot, Spit Out, never heard it. Cowgirls Don't Cry by Brooks and... Is this now going to turn into let's listen to copyright music on the stream? Let's do it, because, I mean, my channel's not monetized. You don't get a strike for playing copyright stuff, you just can't monetize it. Let's do it, here we go. So the first song is Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Let's give this one a go. Original. Here we go. I'll turn it down a little. And that way... There we go. Oh, classic Movie Maker intro there. R. Crep says, if there's one thing I know about cowgirls, it's that they're physically unable to cry. Yeah, that's one of their very strange quirks, isn't it? Like, it's very unique to cowgirls. They just... Nothing. Just absolutely nothing. We'll carry on with the rest of the quiz while we're listening to that. So this is Bob Dylan, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Let's see if I like it. It might become my favourite, apparently. I'm liking it so far. What would you wear? JC says, of the choice I had to choose Bob Dylan, but not my favourite song of his by a long way. I have to agree. Of Bob Dylan, that's not my favourite. Cowboys Can't Look Up, says Dawn. Is that like, or is that pigs? I think that's dogs, but but might also be cowboys, cowpoke. Graphic tee with neon leggings, colourful tutu, neon coloured DC sneakers, plus a neon coloured studded belt and a hip hop hat. That's hip hop hat. That's a fun thing to say. I wouldn't wear that. That sounds horrible. Camo shirt with a camo shirt. Camo shirts with a camo shirt. Two camo, at least, so camo shirts plural. So at least 2 camo shirts with an extra camo shirt. How many camo shirts would you like? Another one. It's like DJ Khaled or something. With a military hat, combat boots and dog tags. Oh my, I'm not reading that out, Dawn, but that's funny. That's like a recipe to not be seen. You'd just be invisible for the rest of your life, just wearing full camo. Purple knee-length dress with black leggings and silver heels. I do like a good dress. I do like a good dress. Black band tee with black hoodie, black skinny jeans, black sneakers. Skinny jeans, I mean, I'm too fat for skinny jeans. That's never going to happen. Dark wash faded jeans with a blue shirt and black sneakers. It's going to have to be faded jeans. I always wear jeans. They're real comfy. They're real comfy. If you saw someone hitting, for some reason I originally read that as someone hitting on a cat or dog. I thought it was going to go like full furry straight away, but it didn't, luckily. Never too fat for skinny jeans. I mean, skinny jeans make you look skinny unless you're really fat. Then they just make you look fatter, I guess. So maybe I would wear them. Who knows? If you saw someone hitting a dog cat, what would you do? Hide, watch, and be scared. Hide and watch. And be scared. So you'd both be scared, but you'd also want to see the app. This is horrible. This is a horrible... Right, we're going to stop this song for starters. We're going to move on to the next song, because otherwise we're not... Spit It Out by Slipknot. Okay. Oh my god, I cannot type. Spit It Out by Slipknot. Let's check this out. We're not going to put the video on. We'll just go for that. Here we go. Hide and watch, be scared. Think... That's just like me. Then think that's just like me. Dawn says, assert your dominance over skinny jeans by being fat in them. The ultimate power play. That is the ultimate power play. That's how you dom those skinny jeans. Don them and then dom them. Think that's just like me and save the cat. Throw a knife at the perpetrator's Knox. I would eat pant. Oh my god, that caught me off guard. Throw a knife at the perpetrator's clothing, pin her to the wall, and call the cops, and end up keeping the dog. Throw a knife at the perpetrator. You're not like James Bond. What's going on here? I'm not Lara Croft. Like, throw a knife and pin them to the wall. If I throw a knife at somebody, I'm probably going to miss. Let alone, I wouldn't throw a knife at someone. It's too violent. But, judging by that weird logic, anyway. Yell, what are you hitting that cat dog for? Stop. Run at the perpetrator and... Dawn says, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Exactly. Well, who do they think I am? Like... This quiz is absolute crap. Oh my god, I'm so glad we found this. It's hilarious. Yell, what are you hitting that cat dog for? And stop. Run at the perpetrator and stop her. Wait until the perpetrator stopped. Then walk over to the cat dog, take it to the vet, take it home and keep it as friend and pet. Nox says, dog with a knife on their mouth would be the most terrifying thing to see in a furry convention. That would. I mean, I'll tell you what I quite like. I like the aesthetic that people go with when they've got a German Shepherd persona and they dress it in like a military police outfit. I think that's a really cool aesthetic. You see them quite a few of those at furry conventions, and I really like that aesthetic. Dawn says this isn't that a Dark Souls boss? That'd be great. That would be a great boss. Nox agrees. Right, where were we? If I saw someone hitting a dog cat, what would I do? I would tell them to stop, because that's absolutely stupid, horrible thing to do. Right, we're stopping this song. This song's okay. Cowgirls Don't Cry. I've never heard that in my life. Cowgirls Don't Cry. There we go. First result. Is it a big song? Let's go for that, so we've not got any weird music video stuff that they do. Like, you know, it's loud, I'll tell you that. Oh, it's country. Okay. I meant that is a real boss in Dark Souls. His name is Sif. Sif as in like the lemon cleaning spray. I don't know if that's a thing across in other places, but Sif in England is a cleaning product. Favourite types of movies. War films, historical films. I do like a documentary. A good documentary is good. What's their obsession with war, though? I don't get that. Our Crep says, all we need are floating cowboy heads screaming over mountains. Exactly. Dawn says, now I have Bo Burnham's country song in my head. And JC says, Sif is a good boy. Favourite types of... So, for some reason, the creator of this quiz has a bit of an obsession with war. Weird. But I like documentaries. Documentaries are cool. Fantasy, adventure, comedy. I love all three of those. Those are good genres. Detective stories, sci-fi, social drama. I like sci-fi, I guess. Horror, no. Romance. You yeed your last whore. We'll go with fantasy, adventure, comedy. Right, let's go for another song. What's the next one? Italo Brothers, Stamp on the Ground. Okay. Italo Brothers, Stamp on the Ground. Here we go. Let's see what this is like. I think I vaguely remember this from back in the day. I don't know if it's like massively... If I massively remember it though. So let's give it a go. Is it gonna... There we go. Okay, cool. What time of day do you like best? Night, midnight, sunrise, sunset, noon. It's high noon. No, Dawn remembers this one. I slightly remember this one, I think. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, it's this. This is my option. Definitely. Nox says dusk. Dusk is a good time, but I think I like night. MC Xephas. Or Muck Xephas if I were to be served at McDonald's. I'd be a real snack. Thank you. Thank you. Please like the stream for that joke. Or hate the stream for that. I don't know. It's ha-yif. Yeah, I think it's going to be Stamp on the Ground by Italo Brothers. There we go. Let's stop that before I get a copyright strike. I joke. I've played all of these songs. I'm not getting a copyright strike. No vor, please. Definitely no vor. So let's submit the answers and let's see what type of furry stroke anthro I am. Here we go. Opens a new tab. Outgoing. I mean, I literally said that I wasn't outgoing to one of the questions. So that's pretty inaccurate. But let's read what they say about me. Here we go. You're more energetic and outgoing than most people. Okay, so there's no sentences here. I got shy fur. War makes everyone outgoing. Maybe it does. Your favourite time of day is dawn. Hey, very nice. Very nice. That's true. Dawn says that was a hella scuffed quiz. That quiz was very scuffed. It was so stupid. So this isn't in sentences. So I'm gonna, if I mispronounce any of this or sort of read a sentence wrong, it's not my fault. Here we go. We'll start fresh. You're more energetic and outgoing than most people. You don't care what people think, and you just want to have fun and live your life, and you probably live by the motto something along the lines of your live... I'll add sentences and apostrophes because otherwise I'm going to literally just die of not breathing. Die of not breathing. Wow. We call that suffocation. Suffocation. Never mind. So, something along the lines of live like you're dying. I've never heard that expression before. I've heard of live every day like it's your last, but never live like you're dying, because if I lived like I was dying, I'd be going, help me, I'm gonna die. So So maybe that's not the right motto I think they're going for. Nox says, I give oxygen consent to be inside me. So are you saying that you like to vor the air? Is that what you're saying there? JC says YOLO. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's pretty much the sentiment here is YOLO. Or you only live once, literally YOLO. So have fun and enjoy it while it lasts. I mean, I don't think I've ever said that either, to be honest. I think Carpe Diem is a good quote. I think YOLO is Carpe Diem for idiots, to be honest. But there we go. You tend to say/shout random sayings or words just because you can. No, I don't, to be honest. I honestly don't. Nox says you only yiff once. I think I saw that. It's like a James Bond movie, but like for furries. The James Bond version. The James Bond furry version, rather. You like to pull pranks. I pull the occasional prank. And go out to parties. No, I have never been to a party. I went to a nightclub like twice and I hated it. And one time I left after about 5 minutes. Dawn says, Carpet DM. You only find loose change on the floor once. Go, Carpet Dime. I like it. Nice. And go to the mall and hang out. I mean, I've never really been hung out in a mall before, but there we go. So I have to say, don't let anyone change who you are. Live life the way you want. But just remember to be responsible and slow down sometimes. I mean, I am responsible, and I do live life the way I want to live it. The rest of that paragraph, very untrue. So this quiz, I would give... I have not been rating these or anything, but I'm going to give this a rating. It's 1 out of like 1 million. It's awful. Nox says, here we go. I went to a nightclub once. When I woke up, I was with 3 scalies and 4 horses. Worth it? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Whatever you're into. So there we go. This quiz was awful. Let's go back to what we were doing before the quiz, which was looking at furry stuff to react to on YouTube. I'm going to pop up the other screen real quick. There we go. So while I'm searching for something else to react to, some of the furry fandom related content to react to, I'm going to do the little announcements again. Our Crep says it's 1 in a million. It certainly is. Xephas reacts to Greg. Oh no. Greg unfortunately died. For those of you that don't know, Greg is a character from me and my girlfriend's stream. If you don't watch her streams, join the Discord and you'll get notified when she streams. And yeah, sometimes I join and it's really fun. And you should watch the streams, they're great. So, housekeeping. A little bit of housekeeping. So, if you look in the description, you will find a link to purchase the first. Sorry, I've just read something in chat and it's cracked me up. Our Crep said the only character that'd be okay for your stream is Cold Tooth Timmy. The rest are questionable. Once again, the stream characters from my girlfriend's stream. Check it out. The first Xephas Gracepaws t-shirts are available. The link is in the description if you'd like to grab one. They're like 13 Great British pounds plus £5 shipping. So they are super cheap for the high quality that you get. If you do get one, send me a photo of you wearing it. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see, you enjoying your t-shirt. Brawl Boy says I must go now. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Brawl Boy. Thank you for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Dawn says we don't know. We don't about Cletus. Yeah. We don't talk about Cletus. Yeah, we don't talk about Cletus. That's another character. We don't discuss Cletus. Nox says say it's better than Gucci. Okay. Are you ready? You can clip this and use it any way you like. You can make a Xephas Gracepaws meme if you like of me saying Xephas Gracepaws merchandise is better than Gucci, but won't break the bank. Buy it today. Link in the description. There you go. I might add that to like the end of every video. I actually want to add that to my videos now because that was pretty good. Yeah, so that's a thing. Check that in the description. And there is a giveaway going on. Yes, I'm giving away a game on Steam. It'll be one of the games that I've played on the channel. I've not decided. You get the choice. If you win, you get the choice. It has to be one of the games that I've played on the channel so far. But other than that, you have free reign to choose what you want to choose. So, to join the giveaway, go to the Discord. The link is in the description if you're not a member. Join the Discord. Go to the announcements channel and leave a reaction to the bottom, or the newest announcement, which is giveaway announcement, all caps. Pop it a reaction, and you could be in the chance of winning a vidya game. You can win the vidges. So let's look for another video to react to. I'm just scrolling through the list now. We've got Disgusting Furry Cringe Compilation. We won't be watching that because I can see that's going to be very one-sided. I find the video that we watched was very good. Okay, let's check this out. This is by Internet Historian, The Failure of Rainforest. Now, I've heard about Rainforest and its varying levels of success. We'll watch this video. I don't know if it's safe for all, so obviously bear in mind this might be a little bit NSFW. There might be naughty language, so I apologise if there is. Have you ever played Dreams on PS4? Dreams is in Dreams. What's it called? Dreams into Nights? No, that's for Dreamcast. Unless you do mean Dreams into Nights. However, I don't think I have played Dreams on PS4. I might have to look at it actually because that would be pretty cool. I'm always up for more PS4 games. Nox says that's the one I was talking about earlier on. It's safe, I've seen. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll check this out. Final word before we start watching. If you would like to send me a Loots message, you can do that in the description. There is a link for Loots. It's essentially like donating, except you don't have to pay. That's correct. You leave your message, you leave your name, it'll play an advert, a short advert on the stream, and I get a couple of fractions of a cent. It's on PS4, look it up when you have time. I certainly will, thank you for the recommendation. Let's watch this video. Rather than watch, let's react to this video. Oh my god, it's a video. Okay, let's...
Where are we? We're rainforest. Where are we? We're rainforest. Yep.
Okay.
In September 2015, a group of furries came together with a brilliant idea. Rainforest. A convention for and by furries.
Okay.
This is their story.
I'm just bringing in all the dirty laundry here, so you guys are lucky, and I'm probably going to ask you to not post that video, mister.
Rainforest is the reverse of DashCon.
Okay, so I've heard of DashCon. That was like, I see there's a video recommended actually by Internet Historian. I've actually watched that video. DashCon was essentially a Tumblr convention that went pretty bad. A lot of the attendees, I believe, were asked for money or something. And it turned out to be a lot worse than they were promised. Really shady stuff. So, you know, considering it's being likened to this. Nox says the ball pit. Yes, I remember that. Didn't they have like a tiny little rubbish ball pit and that's all they had? It was like this awful ball. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, DashCon was a disaster.
Yeah, there we go. There's the ball pit.
By its organizers. Rainforest was a disaster caused by its attendees.
Well, that's disturbing.
I am absolutely sure there is no truth to the rumor that Rainforest is under an evil curse.
Okay. Interesting.
With that, it is my pleasure to officially declare Rainforest 2015 open.
It all started with a talent contest. That went okay.
Hey, that's really good. I like that. They're a very good singer.
But as the night went on, some started to get absolutely trashed.
I mean, that's the kind of thing that you expect to happen at cons. Like, people go to conventions, they get pretty drunk, and they party. That's kind of the way it goes, I guess. But let's see where it goes from there, because I guess this internet historian wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't, I guess, relevant to the point at hand. If it wasn't a determining factor as to the, quote, failure.
A few hours later, the destruction had begun.
Destruction?
Somebody had deliberately
Okay.
loosened the bolt on one of these toilets, so that when the next person flushed, water flooded everywhere.
Oh, that's not good. Having recently suffered from flooding in my apartment, my flat, for those of you who aren't American, yeah, that's not good. That's not a nice thing.
Half inches deep.
Though I don't think I need to tell you that. Flooding's not fun.
The plumber was quickly on the scene, but the damage was already done. Water had leaked through the floor and onto the basement servers below.
Thank you ever so much for the loot message. It will play this short advert and then it will tell me the message and who sent it, hopefully, if it's working correctly. Wait for the advert. Razor, it's a thing. Buy one if you want. Congrats on 100 subs, says JC. Thank you, JC. Much appreciated. If you'd like to leave a loot message, the link is in the description. Thank you. Let's carry on with the video.
Meanwhile, staff and security are threatening to throw out some of the guests. They had disabled the fire alarm so they could hotbox their room.
Okay, that's not good.
Obviously, there are reasons not
That's
to do
obviously
that.
not good because, yeah.
Down at the hot tub, someone took all of these towels and threw them into the spa, but not before
That's
rolling
also
up
not
towels
good.
and stuffing them directly into the pump, causing thousands of dollars in damage.
Oh my, right. Why would people do this? Like, I mean, see, the way I see it is furries generally are quite respectful of each other and other people. So I don't see why such chaos was caused here, unless there was somebody deliberately trying to sabotage the whole event, which, from what I can see so far, is the only real logical explanation here. And there was a nuclear explosion. $10 say it's one guy. Yeah, literally, that's what I'm thinking. Is it's just one person who's like, I hate furries, and I really want to see them suffer. I'm a furry. Yeah, exactly, a furry hater. I'm a furry hater, and my name's Dave. I hate furries. I'm gonna go mess up this convention. Fallout rainforest, exactly. I would say some trolls got in and discussed. That's what I would suspect, yeah, because furries, we're not, you know, we're not a destructive bunch.
And they stepped it up a notch from DashCon, from going number 1 in the ball pit to going number 2 in
Oh no. Ugh.
back at the bathroom.
Pulls
they
close
realized
me.
that someone had
Of course.
drilled it.
All Daves are haters. Not all Daves are haters, but all haters are Daves. Bear that in mind. Whenever you come across a hater, it's a Dave.
Glory hole into one of the stalls, although this wasn't confirmed.
See, that's a skeptical point, as it wasn't confirmed. It was just a suspected
But
thing.
what was confirmed was a haul of over 2,000 nitrous oxide canisters.
Okay, that's not
laying
good.
around in rooms and hallways.
That's
but that was
not
just
good.
the start of the drug problem. First, a couple
Ah,
of guys overindulge in mushrooms and need an ambulance.
what a Dave. Exactly. What a complete Dave.
Then a staff member gets arrested for sexual assault. Then someone else is arrested for regular assault. A few others drank too much and needed a second ambulance. And on the other side of the car park, 2 more people are being arrested, one for drug possession and the other for dealing.
Wow. Okay, so that took a pretty deep turn. Nox says this is a good documentary, but the bad point about it is that people will think furries are like this, and it's better balanced with all the negatives. I agree with that. I mean, this is itself showing, I guess, the negatives of this particular convention. I think I've not watched the video in its entirety yet. We're like just a bit less than halfway through. But if there isn't a section where this internet historian goes, hey, not all fairies are like this. It just so happened that this happened at this one convention. I hope that they'll add that, but I don't think they will, unfortunately. That being said, it seems as though, for the first few seemed as though they were sabotaged by just one person, but the rest of them just seemed like, just seems a bit like kind of people getting out of hand, people not, I don't really know, to be honest. I guess just people not being respectful to each other and to the organisers and just going crazy because, you know, for whatever reason.
Drugs was the major problem.
Meanwhile, you have these guys roaming the halls.
Okay.
They call it crinkling, after the noise it makes when they walk around.
That's pretty,
And yes, some of these diapers are full.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's something that I'm not into it, nor do I think other people should be. Each their own, but at the same time, it's kind of gross in my opinion. It's not common, from what I can tell, but obviously it does happen because it's happened in this case.
The other guests weren't too pleased.
See, that's the other issue, is when there's other guests there. Be respectful of other people. That's the main overall rule of anything. JC says, most of the cons I've been to that aren't fairy related have a lot of similar issues. Just adding them with the major vandalism makes it look worse. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Also the fact that because people like to hate on fairies anyway, I think it just adds a little bit of fuel to the fire, kind of, so to speak.
Throwing food and diapers in the gardens and stairwells. They were behaving like animals.
Haha, hilarious.
It's important for us that you guys all be really good back to the hotel.
See, that's important, is that, you know, have fun, but be respectful to the people who have to, like, clean up after you and stuff.
You know the elevator buttons? You really don't have to use your foot to push them.
A few hours later.
Put your pants on and stop breaking shit!
But that wasn't the end of it.
There was an incident with diapers being found.
Oh, that's pretty gross.
The hotel was left in ruins.
I wouldn't say ruins. They had some damages, and they had some cleaning up to do. But ruins, I mean, I won't go that far. I think the most of the damages would be caused by possibly some sort of saboteur, by the sounds of things at least. And a lot of the sort of other things, like the whole dirty diaper incident, that's really gross, and, you know, that's just people not being respectful, which is a horrible thing to see. Nox says, he's not a bad YouTuber, but you can notice the side he's on with the kind of humour he gives. I've seen a lot of his videos which are well developed, but also just a bit biased on the uploads. Yeah, it does feel as though he's quite a bit biased.
6 weeks later.
Okay.
The Hiltons submitted a letter listing all of the reasons Rainforest would not be allowed at their venue from now on. The hotel damage was more than all of the other cons combined that year.
That is...
But it wasn't just the damages.
Wow.
Rainforest was insured and had over 150 grand in the bank to pay for it all. Rainforest was just so toxic that they said, no thank you, take your money elsewhere.
Wow.
But that...
So the hotel actually just refused to take the money. That's very odd. It's very odd they choose to do that. Oh. Oops. I accidentally made the thing small. That's me after for Thanksgiving. That's just me.
left them with a rather large problem, because big hotel chains talk. Hilton
That's
talks to
true.
Sheraton, talks to
That's very
Marriott,
true.
Talks to Holiday Inn, talks to Hyatt, talks to Best Western, but there's more. Someone was sending detailed letters to nearby venues, warning them why they shouldn't host the next Rainforest.
There we go. There we go. I think that comes back to our initial suspicion that there is kind of one saboteur. They go there, they do all the sabotaging, make sure it goes badly, and then send loads of letters to all these hotels going, hey, don't do this anymore. And they don't. I think that kind of confirms our suspicion.
Soon, there isn't one hotel in Seattle that has a convention center willing to host them.
No other hotel this side of the state wanted to take us. From Seattle to Bellingham.
What's interesting is that the organizers knew who was sending the letters.
These are the things that were talked about in that letter, and you're pretty much the only person who could have known that.
Oh.
Yeah, in my heart of hearts, I know who it is.
So they have suspicions of who did it. That's interesting.
Opportunity around, and it pisses me off.
In case you missed that, what he's saying is whoever sent the letters was the same person who was putting diapers on these cars.
There we go.
Running low.
The person who's doing the sort of sabotaging is the person who's sending the letters, i.e. sabotaging it more.
On options, they started to look further outside of the city. They managed to find a venue in Spokane that was willing to give them a shot.
I don't know what a Spokane is.
But by February, none of that
I assume it's a place.
The diaper-wearing saboteur had sent out another letter, and Spokane backed out.
Yeah.
So Rainforest 2016 was cancelled.
I think that's the problem of no matter, even if they did find somewhere else, which I guess in this case they did, they could have kept finding places, and the second that they would have announced them, this person would have just sent a letter over to them and got it cancelled. They just don't want it to go ahead.
That's the story of Rainforest. So far. Unlike DashCon.
Is it a drug? It does sound like a drug.
Rainforest is coming back.
Oh?
Rainforest 2017 promises to be bigger and better than ever.
That's interesting.
RF 2017, they're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. Yes. Oh, so many memories. So many memories.
Oops, never mind. As I was editing this, this
happened.
So it's cancelled forever.
I
Bye.
see. I see. So, yeah, I guess it's a shame that by the sounds of it, there's one person out there who's sort of deliberately trying to make this not a thing. The video was alright. Yeah, the video was okay. It felt quite biased in places, and I could kind of tell from his tone there was a little bit of kind of derision there. But overall, it was an okay video. Could have maybe had a couple of sentences just to say, hey, not all furries are like this, and it was clearly just one person who wanted the whole event to fail. That would have been nice to have pointed that out, but there we go. There we go. Right, let's look for something else to be doing. Do we have any suggestions? I think we can fit in one more video before we round the stream off for the night. Oh, let's have a look. I'll have a carry on searching through. Furry meme complex. Go on. Let's have something a bit more light-hearted after that. Meme compilation. Let's see if we've got any good ones. Furry meme compilation by Balto. I've no idea who that is. I've not come across them before. By Balto. Let's check it out. It looks like it's furry animation-y meme things. Let's hope that it's suitable for the stream and see what it's got to offer. Here we go. Let's have some funnies. I do like animation memes, to be fair. They're good. Oh, guys, this meme. Why with the Ugandan knuckles? Why? I hate that meme. I really do. The animation's really good on it, to be fair. That was really good. You know, this is kind of the thing that I could totally do. Like, you know, you get a song, you do a little drawing like this. This is the sort of drawing I can do. I'm not very good at drawing, but I could definitely do something like this, I reckon. And you just, yeah, do a little animation. I should do that. That'd be fun. Could do a fun little animation. That's something I'll consider doing. Where's this going, I wonder? I'm okay with these animations, but why do they have to be so aggressive? What do you mean aggressive? Like as in the animation style? So I guess they are very they're not very smooth. They're very. I like this. Is that supposed to be like a Ramune? Because real talk, I love Ramune. It's so good. So good. I'm confused with Dave and confused meme. What is it and at 002? Yeah, if you've never had a Ramune, they're really good. They're like a Japanese soda. And they come in this bottle with a marble in. And they're really tasty. Really, really tasty. Quite expensive, at least in England. I don't know how expensive they are in other countries, but they're quite expensive here, so I don't have them often. But they're good stuff. They're good stuff. I'm new to the fandom, says Ben the Actor Wolf. Well, welcome to the fandom. We're just looking at some chill animations. Nox says it's just either a lot of them are very sexual or explicit and rude animation. No, I get that. I get that. It's maybe just the one that I've clicked on. I've never seen this person's work before. But, yeah. Do you know Dewey says, I'm a banana. Well, awesome. Me when I've got no Wi-Fi. So now would be your last chance to join the giveaway. If you want to join the giveaway, join the Discord, link in the description, and go to announcements and leave the giveaway announcement a feisty react, and yeah, you'll be entered and ready to potentially win some stuff. Oh, I like this. This is a cute. This is a real cute animation. I like it. That's weird. Like a fly dog. At least it's unique. I like it in a kind of weird way. I like the cute fiery wolf though. That's my favourite, I think. Moths are better than furries, says Nox. I mean, I do like furries. And I like moths, so Our Crep says, this is super cute, the song as well is sweet. It is really sweet, isn't it? I really like it. I really like it. Oh, Ben the Actor says, sorry, I mean here in the fandom for 2 years, I think. Oh, I see, so you're new around here. Well, welcome to the channel. We've just hit 100 subs, which is awesome. I guess that's the newest news to do with the channel. These animations are really good. I wish I could animate, I really do. I might give it a go for a video. I think that could be a fun video, me trying to make an animation. Okay, we've got like a Street Fighter sort of thing going on. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm all about animation, but my opinion is mixed with animation memes. I agree, some animation memes are good, some, yeah, some aren't so good. But I've liked a few of these. A few of these are pretty nice. We'll watch to the end of this one. Can we... There we go. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I guess it was enjoyable. There was some good, nice, chill memes and animations there. So let's swap over to the other screen real quick. Okay, I am now closing the giveaway. So at this point, any entries to the giveaway from now will no longer be counted. Nox says the last one was my favourite, to be honest. See, I like the last one, but I like the one with the different sort of wolves and the nice sort of chill music. That was a nice one. It felt wholesome and just all around nice. Yeah, so we're gonna sort out this giveaway. Let's make sure I'm on the right screen on OBS. I am on the right screen on OBS. So we're gonna do one of these wheel decide things. Is it wheel decide? Is that what the website is? Yes, it is what the website is. Oh my goodness, it's almost like I remembered. And let's get all of this information entered and get everybody entered into the giveaway. Let's have a look. Reactions. Okay, I'll be a second just typing these in. So I'm not going to include myself, obviously, because that would be a little bit unfair. There we go. Wheel title is optional. I'll leave it. If it's optional, it means you don't have to bother. Dawn says, let's get that wheel bread, gamers. Let's do it. Let's get that wheel bread. That wheelie good bread. Oh, that was dreadful. Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Very nicely done. So, I've got the wheel spinner up. I will swap to it. There are 4 entries to the giveaway. I'll have another double check before I click spin, just to make sure that, yep, 4 entries. Let's swap screen to it so we can all see, no cheating, who the winner's gonna be. There we go. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Why am I shaking? I'm not sure. Let's get this wheel spun. Here we go. Who's gonna win? Bean Conscript, who I believe is not watching, but congratulations to Bean Conscript. I will, I think it's actually Bean Conscript, not Bean Conscript. I've typed it in weird. However, congratulations to them for winning. I will be in contact to give the game. Yeah, so closing notes before I end up the stream. This is the design for the t-shirt. If you would like to buy a t-shirt, the link is in the description. They are real cheap. they're also real good quality. As I said before, they're better than Gucci and way cheaper. So the link for that is in the description. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. Remember to like this if you'd like. If you enjoyed this, leave it a like. Pop a comment in if you'd like. It's up to you. And yeah, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. There is a video coming out tomorrow. And I hope you all enjoy it. It's something a little bit different. So thank you, everybody. And I hope you'll have a pleasant evening. Bye.